totally it's a surprise. But okay, no explain nothing. This is for me is the first time to show this situation. It's really difficult. In my opinion, the match is not in this way, but it's okay. I think it's time to forget this and be present and focus on tomorrow.
Yes. Sustituto.
After we prepare a new plan, we prepare. It's the problem is the time. It's short time, but okay. Our job is to find solutions about the problems. So I'm not afraid because this is my job. When exist problems, to try to find solutions immediately. That's all.
Checks.
And what everybody knows is difficult. He continued in process of the recovery. Yeah, but Fcgoa, I think it's everybody knows. They start the season so well. They are playing in good performance because they have very good results at home and away. This season, Goa signed good players, so it's a difficult match. But I think it's a good challenge for us to play against them because this kind of teams is good for us to show good performance. So it is the most important for us is thinking in ourselves. Of course, we respect a lot of FC Goa, but the most important for us is in this moment of the season is thinking in ourselves more than the opponent. Yeah, it is the first. It's difficult. He continued in process of recovery. Maybe it's difficult to tell you on exactly day because this kind of injuries is unique day by day. But obviously, everybody knows is out of the national team for the Asian Cup, and we'll see. I hope the medical staff and also what is working hard every day with physios and rehabilitation. But it's very difficult to tell you exactly the day. No, Rana, Sumit, they play against Mathilla. They play well in Mathilla, in Maldives. Also, both players help a lot in the Kolkata League, and also in one match in Duran Cup. So Ravi is working with us. In my case, 2 years and a half, and also Sumit, I trust. It's the moment. The last season, for example, Sumit not play in a lot of matches in final play. So I trust a lot in them. Of course, they are different qualities with the other players, but I think Rana and Sumit they can help the team in 90 minutes, in 8 minutes, or in 1 minute. This is the most important. They are young players. This is the future. They need time. They need confidence, but next is the problem of Ravi or plays Sumit or who is playing tomorrow. It's the most important is they are ready. No, this is a big club because all the time try to get the 3 points. This is a big club because our mentality is all the time try to win. Of course, we are in difficult situations, but the big clubs they want to show the big character. But of course, I'm not happy if get only 1 point. Our target is to get the 3 points all the time. We play at home. We know our difficult situation, but the ex players, they have 2 arms, they have 2 legs. So I'm so happy because in this case, it's obviously we need to change some details. We need to prepare a different lineup, but this is part of football. In this case, I'm optimistic because I have 24 players in this squad. They are ready. They want to help the team. This is the most important. Exist red cards, exist injuries. Everybody knows in football all the time exists problems. Our target is face to face in front of the problems, try to find solutions. My team now is Mohun Bagan. The past for me is not important. All the time it's been the same. The most important is today, the training. Everybody is ready. Good recovery because we played 2 days ago, and be focusing tomorrow. It's a difficult match, I repeat, but for a lot of reasons, but I trust in this team, I trust in this squad. This is the most important. The other things, if we won 2 matches or we won 10 matches or we draw, this is not important. Tomorrow is a new day, tomorrow is a new match, and for me the most important is be ready for the get 3 points because we play at home, we have great supporters, sure they come to the stadium, they support us, and they try to help the players in every minute. This is the most important. The injury of Sahal, Lan, Anwar, Asike, it's difficult, so we need time. We see, we try to push a lot, but it's depends day by day. We have one training today, tomorrow morning, we have time until the last minute, until the last second, we try to push all the players, but it's difficult injuries, and it's difficult to tell you if tomorrow is ready or is not ready because the medical staff is working with them, and we'll see. Obviously, with all the players, they are pushing until the last minute because we know we have 2 matches before the break or before the Super Cup, and the medical staff is doing a lot of things for trying to help the players and be ready for tomorrow and the next Wednesday. But the injuries, sometimes exists a risk. If exists risk for the next matches, obviously they not play. If we can push them and then exists risk, maybe we decide the squad. But until the last moment, we prefer to wait. No, it's all the time. Sorry, but I repeat the same. For me, the system is not the success of the defense or the success of the attack. We have one plan of the match. Sometimes we have success because we control about some details. That's all. But if we play with 4, with 3, it's not the relation depend of the system. You have more success in defense or in attack. So the most important is depend of the match, depend of the opponent, depend of our emotions, depend of our physical condition. We try to find the best plan, and that's all. This is the situation. I'm so happy because the most important for me, for example, in the last match, we were 9 players on the field and they create chances until the last minute. We was very close to the score the second goal and to draw. So this is the most positive things for me. Decisions of the referees in my hands, no. Looseners in these things, all the time explain. For me the most important, they control my energy in my players, they control the emotions of my players, they control the plan. This is in my hands and my focus is in this. I'm working 24 hours in these things. The decisions of the referees, the decisions of the opponents, it's not my hands. So I don't like to think in these things. So for me the most important is the players will be back tomorrow. Don't be scared about the yellow cards, don't be scared about the red cards because it's not in our hands. So that's all. If we receive or we have more yellow cards or more red cards, maybe we need to find another option, another plan. It's not possible to do nothing. It's the same with the injuries. Sometimes the injuries is not in the training. So the injuries this season, Asike was 1 knock in national team. The Anwar was against Vasundara, 1 knock against Vasundara. Glan and Sahal, everybody knows the tackles against Odisha. All the injuries this season is because the opponents, maybe the tackles are in difficult moments, but the referees all the time explain the same. It's necessary to protect the players. If the referees don't decide to protect the players, that's all. It's in this case. Can I tell you something? No. Maybe Cristal doesn't like to play national team with 2 players. This is my decision, but I don't know. For me, it's not necessary to put the focus in these things. Because if you check all the injuries, it's not about the methodology, it's not about the fitness coach, or it's not about the doctors. For example, if we are talking the last season, to remember the tackle of the injury of the Mampir, 1 out month was one tackle against Hyderabad in his ankle. The Tangri, when playing against Northeast, he received one tackle behind of his knee, and then this is the reason Tangri was out. The injury against Kaurko, against Goa, he received one tackle behind of his knee, and then the ligament. Who more was injured the last season, for example? I don't remember, but Cal also was one tackle against Chennai. So sometimes a lot of injuries was 90% of the tackles, or so this is the reason of the injuries. This season was the same, I think, except some people with some problems in groins or in hamstrings, but honestly never exists really problems in this situation. But this is part of football. Maybe the reason is because everybody wants to play against Mohun Bagan more aggressive, because everybody knows about this a big club, and when people is coming and play against us, they are more aggressive. But honestly, it's not the problem of the medical staff. It's not a problem of the fitness coach. It's not a problem about the methodology. It's 19% of the injuries is for the tackles. So in this case, we are disappointing. Okay, but the most important is immediately to support the players and try to do the best in recoveries. All the time I'm very satisfied. The management try to do the best. Sometimes we have unlucky about the moments of the season, like for example now, with the injuries and cars, but I'm so happy. Also for me, all the time explain the same. I'm a head coach and try to work with all the players, and this is my job. So this is part of football. But of course, I'm so happy with, because the management, they do good squad, and this is the reason. So I'm happy. But of course, I'm disappointed because in the last 2 months it's difficult to work with all the team, you know. But okay, let's accept these things and try to continue working. Honestly, when it is one match like against Mumbai, the most important is be ready for the next matches. You know, I'm disappointed because we have no time to work in tactical things. But in this moment, I think it's good, it's positive, because when you lose one match and immediately you have another match, you can change your mood. You know. Yes, part of the season, best moment of the season, we play against the top teams. Not in our best moment, but it's not our decision. So this is the challenge. No? When exist these problems, is the most important is face to face, be positive, and continue working. In front of us exists 3 matches more for the first leg and 11 matches for the second leg, 1 Super Cup in January. So continue. I think the most important is be strong and continue. No trying to crying or trying to. I know a lot of questions about the red cards, injury, but just for me, don't like to cry. Don't like to I'm disappointing. No, okay. This is part of life. We are in good moment because we are positive. We want to find solutions. That's all.
Yeah, I think so, because we have very good attacking prowess, and I think, like, if not the attackers, we have midfielders and defenders who score goals. So I don't think we have problem in scoring goals in any other way. Regarding the Mumbai thing, it's I think there's not really a mental block. Which is the reason why there's home and away games. Teams have more support in home than their own home ground, and I think there's not much to it. It's just that you have more of your support, and you know it's your own home ground. That's why playing at Salt Lake is an advantage for us, obviously. But yeah, that's it with Mumbai, and Goa have been unbeaten, so I think we hope to change that in our game. That's it.
আচ্ছা কে হচ্ছে
Sucharita from All Sports. As for what one will say that last match is past.
We've got each other's backs, I think, for every game. And yeah, it's disappointing when you lose your last game, but again, like Coach said, like every game, like since we've lost the last game, we push more for the next one because we know we need to win this game and like every other game. But yeah, there's not much of motivation needed because like we keep ourselves very on our toes and we've got each other's backs even at training, if it's the games, etc., everything. So I don't think there's much motivation needed. So we just keep going for every game.
Like in
So our national game, I don't understand.
in repeat squad, you have the how is the experience?
It's amazing. Like every player wants to start off somewhere. So from the stands to the bench to playing play, I'm delighted. But also I want to cement my spot in the team. So that's about it.
I'm Zafar here. You will face a rock solid defense marshalled by Sanjay Jindal, a hard nut to crack. So how do you cope against Jindal, the defense, rock solid defense?
All respect to Paji, but we've got very good attack, like I said, and I think all the defenders are very good. So just you can't just base it on one player's defending. And yeah, I don't see why there's no reason for us to not be able to penetrate the defense.
Right now, you played your home match and Mohun Bagan.
So yeah, if I wasn't there for one game, it's not the end of the world. But I have to again think back to why I wasn't there for the previous game, why I wasn't starting. But that's up to me, and if coach thinks I'm not supposed to be there for that game, like not start, so be it. But I think again it's a tough squad to get in, and I have to work every training, every day to just cement my spot. Winning is just like our goal. Like I think we win every game. Like even training sessions, we want to win every small-sided game. So motivation to just win tomorrow's game and be the top of the table is yes, it's there. But I think we plan on winning.